What's going on, guys? So today I have such a busy day. But first, hopefully the audio sounds a lot better because I have a new microphone. It's a shotgun mic. I have this whole new setup for my GoPro, so hopefully it sounds better. It's really not going to look too much better, but it should sound a lot better. But yeah, like I said, I have such a busy day. So first things first, gotta go to Goodwill. Only because I haven't been there in like 2.5 months. But yeah, like I said, today I have such a busy day. First, I'm gonna go to Goodwill because I haven't been there in like 2.5 months. So it's crazy to think, like, I used to go there 2 to 5 times a week. Now I'm like, a couple months can go by and I'm like, alright, cool. But yeah, I have to go to Goodwill. I have to go to Advance Auto. I have to get a new valve cover gasket for my car. When I get home, I have to install my brother's radio in his car, uninstall mine because, well, not my radio, but my system, because I plan on selling this car, so it would just be easier if I took it out now. I have to replace my tie rod end, have to change my oil, change my valve cover, and detail my car. It's, and when I mean detail my car, I mean like super detail it. So that's gonna take me a while. Let's do this. Let's have some fun. I'll tell you right now, I cannot fucking stand snowbirds. Which, if you don't know what a snowbird is, that's basically people, older people from up north, that come down during the winter to Florida. And for one, they drive like shit. 2, they drive super slow. 3, they're just fucking annoying. I hate it. Like, I seriously hate them so much. So, like, driving on 19 is the worst thing in the world when there's snowbirds. But I'm at Goodwill. So I just noticed that the wind muff might be in the shot. I didn't really take that into consideration. So if you see some little fuzzies, it's from that. So I'm gonna go into Goodwill, try to find something. Hopefully I can find something video game related, or some VHSs, or maybe a board game, because that'd be cool. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't been here in a very long time. It does not look busy whatsoever, which is nice. Like, parking lot's kind of full, but it's not really that full. So I'm hopeful. Alright guys, so I just fucking scored big time. No video games. They had some Genesis games, but it was like Madden and football. Well, I mean, Madden is football, but just like sports games, and they wanted like $4 a piece. I was like, nah, I'm good. But VHS wise, I've never bought this many VHSs at Goodwill at once. 2 bags. Like, I got some good shit. They had some laser discs. Like, they had Twister and Lethal Weapon 2 on laser disc. They wanted $6 a piece. I don't know if that's a good deal. I don't really collect laser discs, so I have no idea if that's good or not. So I left those, but I scored. So stay tuned to the end of the video because I'll show that off. Oh man, I'm so happy. But off to Advance Auto to pick up my valve cover gasket. Alright guys, so I am back home. I changed into the clothes I used to like work on cars, wash cars, stuff like that. Unfortunately, they did not have my valve cover gasket in stock, which is not really a big deal because mine, it's not really leaking bad. It's leaking a little bit. Maybe I just have to tighten it, so we'll see. But here's some of the stuff I got. I got some shop towels, some car wash, some window film remover, anti-fog stuff. Oh, and I got some Meguiar's carpet cleaner. So I like Meguiar's stuff. They make some really good stuff. I've never used their carpet cleaner, so we'll see how that goes. Probably can go really well. So, but I will be working on my brother's PT Loser. He's right there. Yeah, he basically just needs a new radio installed, which I've never done one on a PT Cruiser, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty straightforward. So I did a little bit of research. All I'm going to need really is a 215 and a screwdriver. That's really about it. So I'm not going to show you guys how to do it because it's going to be somewhat of a learning process for me, only because I've never done it on this car. Yeah, let's get to it. All right, so this is the radio before.
2 hours later.
And after. Okay, so turns out the wiring harness that Best Buy told my brother he needed, he didn't need because there's a wiring harness for PT Cruisers that have steering wheel controls, and well, yeah, he doesn't have those. So that wiring harness wouldn't even work. I tried matching up the colors, and everything matched up. His radio wouldn't turn on, so I had to put back in his old one, and that was just kind of a waste. When I went to open it, and I noticed it said for steering wheel controls too. I was like, he doesn't have steering wheel controls. So I was like, I don't think it's going to work, but I went ahead and tried it. Sure enough, it does not work, so he can return that and get $100 back. So yeah, that harness was $100 that ended up not working. So I ended up finding the right one that he needed for like $10. So I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. Obviously I can't do that now. He would have to order that. He would have to return this one first. But yeah, now I gotta work on my car. Alright guys, so now it's time for the fun part. I get to use the cutoff wheel. Actually, it's kind of terrifying. I've never used one of these, so I might die, but I am gonna put on some pants to use this. The reason why I have to use the cutoff wheel is the idiot who installed my last tie rod cross-started it, and that idiot was me. It was kind of late. It was like 8:30, and yeah, I was just kind of rushing. Somehow I ended up cross-threading it. Yeah, it sucked, but I'm going to put some pants on and then attempt to cut the bolt, well, not the bolt, the nut off this way I can take it off. Now, I know my driveway is at a slight incline, and you should really be as flat as possible, but there's no way for me to do that. Be careful. I've done this a billion times, so I'm fine. Let's do this. Alright, so this is the issue. There's some play in that, which is not good, so like I can move it and I can hear it, so it kind of sucks. I'm just gonna loosen this. I believe it's a 7, no, it's not a 17, it's like a 20 or 19 something. Loosen that and then attempt to cut this off. Maybe. I don't know how well that's gonna work. We shall try that. Alright, not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous doing this, so just gonna set you guys down. Same spot. So issue number 1 is the grinder doesn't fit. So sweet. See, there's just not enough room. So I might have to take off my brakes, my rotors, which should probably get new rotors. But I gotta attempt to cut that off. Alright, so it took about, oh, this is crooked. There we go. So it took about 20 minutes, but I eventually got it off. I was just trying to be really careful not to cut into the knuckle where this goes in. I nicked it a little bit, but it's totally fine. I ended up cutting it off. Here's the new one, just a Moog, which I should have went with in the first place, because this is, get out of the box. Set this down real quick. So this just has a castle nut, which this is still super crooked. This just has a castle nut and a cotter pin, which my old one did. So this one, you had to use like an Allen head or a hex something, I don't know, and like fucking put the hex in, try tightening it. Yeah, so I think that just got fucked up. So I'll be using this. Good shit. And then time to wash up, then detail my car. So before I actually detail my car, I forgot I have to do an oil change. So I have Pennzoil, fully synthetic, high mileage oil, and then K&N filter. So pretty cool. Yeah, so I did discover something not so good. I took off my oil cap, and there's, I don't know if you can tell, there's like gunk all over it, and even inside. So that's not good. I checked my dipstick, and there's nothing on it. I mean, there's oil on it, but there's nothing. There's like no coolant, there's no white stuff, so maybe I blew up my engine. Not like blowing it up, but there is a possibility that there's a blown head gasket, which would suck. Which would explain why it overheats every once in a while and why it's been losing coolant. But I won't know until I actually drain the oil, which I'm about to do. So, alright guys, so the oil was fine. It was just really dirty, which is understandable because I went a little over the time that I should have to change my oil. But yeah, I mean, there was no water, no coolant. There was just dirty oil. So I'm wondering if maybe moisture was getting in through the oil cap. It's a possibility. Don't really know. I do only drive short distances, so that could be also a factor. But unfortunately, I can't show you guys the rest of my process of fixing / cleaning my car because I have like an hour daylight and I really just need to get it done. Yeah, so unfortunately, like I said, I'm not gonna be able to show you guys that, but I'm gonna end the video here. There is gonna be a clip after this showing what I picked up at Goodwill. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. If you want to help support the channel like Dana Smith, you can check out my Patreon down below. For as little as $1 a month, you can support my channel. And yeah, with that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Peace. My hands are really dirty, so I don't want to touch my lens, but peace. Alright guys, so this is all the pickups from Goodwill today. There's so many good VHSs. Basically, they're all Power Rangers and Scooby-Doo. Like, every single one I saw was like, I'm taking it, because you don't really come across Power Rangers VHSs in the wild. At least I don't. I hardly ever come across them, so I was like, okay, I definitely gotta get them all. I did leave like 1 or 2 only because I either had them already or they didn't have the right VHS in it, so I was like, whatever. But starting things off, we have The Wonder Years. So this is a really good show. It's on Netflix if you've never seen it, so I definitely recommend checking it out. It was only $1. And I never see that out in the wild either. So I was like, okay. We got Gullah Island. So this and most of the Scooby-Doo and the Power Rangers came from the same person. And how I know is it has the, like this, what's it, cardboard cover is all jacked up. So they just put it inside of a generic case. So, and fun fact, not all Nickelodeon VHSs are orange. So that's cool. Picked up Clock Stoppers. It's a really good movie. So got that. And now the rest are all Power Rangers and Scooby-Doo. So starting off with some Scooby-Doo, we got Scooby-Doo Classic Mystery Mask. Oh my god, I can't say that. Mystery Mask Mix-Up. So that's pretty cool. That was $1. We got What's New Scooby-Doo. This is Halloween Booze and Clues. So that's cool. Sorry about the glare. The lighting in here is really bad. So we got Scooby-Doo's Original Mysteries. So it has some original shows on it. We got Scooby-Doo's Greatest Mysteries. So that's dope. We got Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. So this is my favorite Scooby-Doo, probably one of my favorite animated movies of all time. And I told myself, if I come across a copy of Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island, I'm gonna buy it. So this is like my 4th copy, not gonna lie. So, and it was also 50% off, so I paid like 50 cents for it. We got What's New Scooby-Doo Volume 2. Oh, I lied. There's one more that's not Power Rangers. Phantom 2040. This is the movie. I remember seeing the show, and I remember liking it. I think there was a show on this, and I don't know. It looked really familiar, so I grabbed it. Now, all the rest are just Power Rangers. I know it's kind of lame. I'm 26 and buying Power Rangers VHSs, but it's whatever. We got Power Rangers Wild Force. This is actually, I'm giving this to my brother, and there's another one. I'm giving both of those to my little brother because he loves this. Oh, we got Ninja Quest. Power Rangers Ninja Quest. It's the side series where they're like the Alien Rangers. I think this is all of them. So that's dope. This is the other one that I'm giving to my little brother, Ninja Storm. So that's dope again. 50% off. Then the rest. Oh jeez. Alright, then we got Power Rangers Power Playback Classic Ranger Edition. So it's just something, I don't know. So that's cool. Never seen that. We got Day at the Dumpster, which, believe it or not, it was a couple years ago at the same Goodwill. I found that and a bunch of other Power Rangers cassette tapes, and I just never got them for whatever reason. Then we got Alpha's Magical Christmas. So that's cool. This was originally at a Goodwill. Someone bought it for $1.06 at Goodwill. I paid 50 cents because orange tags are 50% off. We got Rocky Just Wants to Have Fun. Has a special music video, again 50% off. We got another one of those Power Playback Classic Ranger editions, again 50% off. Then we got the Green Ranger mini arc. I'm missing all of them but one. So we got part 1, which is Green with Evil. We got part 3. Green with Evil Part 3. Then Green with Evil Part 4. Uh-oh. That didn't sound good. It looks like it's broke a little bit. Oh well, still cool. So, if anybody has Part 2 and they want, to be awesome and give/sell to me, let me know.